What is it about 2016? It's been quite an interesting year, hasn't it? At the beginning of the year, when we had all those big name celebrities start dying off, it was kind of interesting. Should have been quite an indicator of something was going to happen this year. It is being noted that for some odd reason, this year, 2016, that there are more deaths. There have been more deaths up to this point in the year than any previous history. Historically speaking, that's not true. You go back to the times of the Black Plague and incidents like that. There was obviously more deaths, but I think under the terms, probably the 2016 has been a pretty deadly year as far as recent memory and within the confines of it's really hard to say. The theory out there is a lot of people from the baby boomer generation are now reaching their 50s, reaching their middle ages. Therefore, obviously, it's going to start coming time for those people to leave this earth. But that's not all who's dying now, is it? We have the cop shootings. We have lives taken by the idiots who follow the Black Lives Matter. And I might do a second broadcast about the Black Lives Matter movement later today. I haven't decided. We have that, but anyway. We have people my age. I'm 20 years old. There are people my age passing away. Unfortunately, it's not due to effects like drugs or alcohol poisoning. It's actually much more serious circumstances. A couple weeks ago, I found out a guy I used to go to elementary and middle school with passed away. Now, he was about a year older than me, so 21, usually something along the lines of alcohol poisoning. That wasn't exactly what caused it. Apparently, my old friend had a genetic disorder that caused brain tumors to develop. He passed away due to brain cancer. And a few days later, there was a homicide in my local area within Twin Falls. Stupid cat. Sorry about that. There was a homicide. 20-year-old female. Because I am affiliated with law enforcement, I knew about some details before they were ever released to the public. And being that she was my age, they asked if I knew her. I recognized the name, but it wasn't until last night a friend of mine put up a GoFundMe page that I knew I'd seen her around. Didn't know her very well, but it's one of those things that kind of gives you a wake-up call. There was a man that walked into a police station and confessed to the killing. So there's not a murder. That particular murderer is not at large. I'd be pretty ignorant to say if there wasn't one. In fact, I am suspicious that there is an active serial killer in the area. I think I even know where he lives, but I don't have anything to prove it. They anyway, like I said, it wasn't until last night when a friend of mine put up a GoFundMe page to help pay for this woman's funeral expenses that I was actually able to get a picture of her, see that I actually know her. And while it is a tragic event, and I can't say I really knew her that all well, it's a bit of a wake-up call when you think about it. I mean, how quickly things can change, how brutal these things can happen. You think we have all these precautions. You think we have like NSA monitoring all this. People are more connected. The phones, we have more access to be able to report and document history than at any given point within the entire history of mankind, and yet these tragic things are still able to happen. On a side note, if I put a link to this girl's GoFundMe page to help raise funds, and I've scheduled a few messages to appear on my social media outlets to help try to raise the money. If you guys could, just out of respect for the family and friends who lost her, just contribute a little bit. Doesn't have to be anything much to us. She's 20 years old. Nobody deserves the type of death she had. From the reports that I have been able to receive, it was not a very peaceful ending. Sounds like she would have suffered a lot of pain. So, if I may, please just donate a little bit. You don't have to donate much, just something. Let's give my friend a proper burial. Within the last week, seems like 2016's misfortunes, last couple weeks actually, started to try to affect me. I made it pretty far into this year without any major connections to me passing away. I had a great uncle who passed away. My grandmother recently lost a dog. A friend of mine lost her brother due to illness. And she also lost a dog. Nothing that really affected me, but there was situations involving my family. I don't really want to go too much into detail with unless I absolutely need to. That it ended up revealing a few details about the chaos that was already there, including some. I have more siblings out there that I didn't know about. So, I want to get. Being that Spreaker has decided to limit my broadcast to 15 minutes at a time, I want to hurry up and get to the main purpose of this, and it is to announce a Kickstarter. There's a link to that in the description as well. A link to a Kickstarter for a project I've been wanting to put together for a couple years now. It is called Mr. D's School for Special Kids. It is a project that is set to help raise awareness and raise funds for several charitable causes centered around children, but anybody can participate. Within the next few days, I'm going to be putting together a little commercial to help promote this Kickstarter. I'm aiming to have this released on September 11th. Yes, I did pick 9/11 Remembrance Day for a reason. 9/11 was a tragic day, but while we do need to remember the past in order to help prevent a major tragedy like that from happening again, especially with the recent ISIS news, we need to do something to help with other tragedies going on. I mean, this program is set to design life is designed to help with domestic violence, life-threatening illnesses, mental illness, and is also designed in later phases to boost creativity and more generosity amongst the public to try to help each other out a bit more, because honestly, without the 2016s going so far, and if this can be any indication of 2017, especially with the two main candidates for the U.S. presidential elections, we need to really stop all this hating on each other that we've been doing recently and do more to try to help each other out, you know? This project's going to be help design. This is going to be specifically designed to try to help more people going through serious situations while also trying to help cultivate more heroes to combat whatever comes our way. I have a few other projects going on my end that I probably shouldn't talk about on the air like this. And the news was recently announced to some friends and family members that helped take on the criminal justice system as well. So please, if you can, I'm trying to raise funds for Mr. D's school. This will help cover equipments, travel expenses if needed, legal fees, advertising, compensation for any voiceover talents. Just read the full details. It's in the description, or there's a special section to on my website dedicated to this. Just click on Mr. D's school towards the upper part of the website, and you can get some more information. I will be updating my website with more on what's going on. But right now, there's a lot that I'm kind of juggling with. Is there anything I forgot to mention? Shit, I hate that feeling, and I'm wasting my last couple available minutes. And I don't exactly want to be paying for the plans either, so this is going to have to do. So anyway, recap. Please donate to my friend's funeral fund. Please donate to the Kickstarter for Mr. D's school. There are several rewards available that you can take advantage of. There's going to be more opportunities, so please watch all of my Facebook, Twitters, Instagrams, Snapchats, everything. All the links you need are in the description. If you would like to come with me on my Thailand trip, the offer is still open. The offer to join me is available up until late January, about mid-January. There are payment plans available if you're not able to afford the full cost. There's also insurance, optional excursions that you can go for. It's a completely awesome experience. Anyway, I hope to see you all next time. Have a safe one. Bye-bye.